Good afternoon, I'm Scarlett Swetanovich, and this is your afternoon news fix for Monday the 29th of September. The government says changing the approach to earthquake strengthening will save building owners more than $8 billion. It's replacing the current new building standard ratings for engineers, aiming to only capture buildings genuinely posing a risk to life in medium and high seismic risk zones. Building and Construction Minister Chris Penk says almost 3,000 buildings will be taken off the list.
A further 1,440 buildings will face more cost-effective remediation requirements, and 840 will require no remedial work at all. Only about 80 buildings will still need a full retrofit.
Labor's promising it will formally recognise Palestine if in government after next election. At the UN over the weekend, Foreign Minister Winston Peters confirmed New Zealand isn't taking that step yet. Labour leader Chris Hipkins has since confirmed his party's committing to such recognition as soon as practically possible.
It doesn't need to be a long process. In New Zealand's case, it can simply be inviting the representatives of the Palestinian Authority, currently based in Australia, to present their credentials in New Zealand.
Meanwhile, 4 Christian leaders chained to Minister Erica Stanford's Browns Bay electorate office plan to stay overnight. They want the government to set a date for sanctioning Israel. Stanford says everyone has the right to protest, but this isn't ideal and disrupts neighbouring businesses. Elsewhere, Russia's launched hundreds of drones across Ukraine in the past 24 hours, killing at least 4, including a child and 2 people in a Kiev cardiology clinic, and injuring dozens. Ukraine's Air Force claims almost 600 drones and 48 missiles were fired. It's the third largest barrage since Russia's invasion began in 2022. Ukraine President Volodymyr Zelensky says the more than 12-hour attack is vile and reveals Russia's real stance. The police officer shot in the head by Tom Phillips is continuing to receive intensive support on his road to recovery. Another officer shot the Marakopa fugitive dead on a rural Waikato road this month, and Phillips's children are now in state care. It was revealed last week the injured officer had been discharged from hospital. Acting Deputy Police Commissioner Jill Rogers has relayed news of his progress.
He's really well supported. His district and the Waikato and his colleagues and specialists are working to help that transition.
Stats NZ figures are signalling a slight job market turnaround, with the number of filled roles rising 0.2% last month. With more, business reporter Michael Sergel.
Primary sector jobs were up 0.2%, manufacturing up 0.6%, and service sector jobs up 0.1%. Canterbury, Wellington and Auckland all had more people in work. However, ASB economists say much of the change is due to downward revisions to previous data.
To sport, and losing American captain Keegan Bradley believes Team Europe has played the best golf the Ryder Cup's even seen on their way to winning in New York to retain the big prize. Australia's bowling coach and former New Zealand spinner Daniel Vettori's revealed he didn't put his cap in the ring to be the Black Caps head coach because of the time constraints and constant pressure. And Penrith League star Nathan Cleary's put the NRL on notice, saying the Panthers will be back stronger and wiser after just failing to reach their 6th straight grand final. I'm Scarlett Swetanovich. That's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update tomorrow morning from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.